YouTube going live. Welcome to the first YouTube Woodscopes. We're gonna start the Periscope here pretty soon. Okay, hold on. Not that anyone's watching, man. Shit. I'm gonna hit right. Ready, set. What's up, guys? Let's go to the back! It's Friday night! What's going on, guys? Dude, I missed. Did I miss these guys? I don't know. What's up? What's up, guys? What's up? Woohoo! Oh, look, first time on Periscope. Rob, what's up? Rob Carmartin? Rob Comartin? What's up, Elizabeth? Nice. Elizabeth was on the Brian and Woodscopes. That was cool. What is this? This is called the Woodscopes. It's Friday night. Everyone's stoked. Sorry. Dude, tonight we got Rick and Buffalo. Before I even say anything, you guys, this is the very last Woodscopes on the 12 Wood account. We're going to switch over to the Woodscopes account because I got no more room. This is 100th video. So, Chris Seawood, say something right now. Right there. This channel. Follow the right click where it says Woodscopes. On that, it says this channel. Follow this channel right here. Right there. You guys see it? I can't even point at it because it's right there. Am I pointing at it? Right click on that. Follow that one. Win. This channel right there. Right there. See that? Right there. I'm also on YouTube now. The camera on YouTube. Oh, I hate that camera. You guys don't go there. This Periscope is no, Periscope's way better than YouTube. Way better. Because over here, I've got this camera over here, this widescreen, and it's showing how ugly the screen is. Are you calling me? Yes. Okay, so here's what's up. Before we go any further, I'm going to need you guys' help. Can you hit the share button right now? We got to do those little buttons right there. There's 3 little dots. If you're on your mobile device, click on that. Scroll down a little bit. Down, right there. Share or tweet, whatever. Yes, thank you, dude. We're going to have contests. Are we going to have contests? Chris Seawood. Dude, we're going to test this out really quick. We got a mic for the guys in the background. Let's see if it works.
Hello, what's up?
Can you guys hear
Nation?
Press 1 if you hear Seawood.
This is the Seawood.
Anyone? Elizabeth says yes. Elizabeth, you don't know the rules here. You gotta hit 1 for yes, 2 for no. Okay, they can hear you. What content? Oh wait, we can't tell the contest yet because no one knows what this is about.
We'll do it later.
I mean, Beaks has leaked it. The Beaky Leaks put all over Twitter and messed it all up. Yeah, I showed him the video we made, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna put it on Twitter," without even talking to me. No, it's supposed to. Okay, I'll show you guys later on. Okay, first of all, any other announcements? Of course, you guys watch the Stucknut Show, listen to the Jim Rome Show, subscribe to the podcast. Josh Neeshoy's got a new podcast. The Newt Show. Where's the Newt Show? Was Newt on tonight? Press 1. Newt, were you? Is Newt even here? I see Newt. Is that Newt? I don't know. No Newt show tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. I think he's been switching over to Saturday. Okay, so check that out Saturday night. This is weird watching me on YouTube over here. So, anyone leave comments? My brother, first one there. Okay, cool. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start doing some giveaways. We're gonna start getting some different guests. It's gonna be crazy. We've been reaching out. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Okay, let's do this. Alexa, call Rick in Buffalo.
Did you mean Rick in Buffalo?
Yes, I did.
Call him Rick in Buffalo.
Oh, dude. It's like Rick's new theme. Rick's he's bailed tonight.
Woody,
Rick, what's up, dude? Welcome to the
call me
very
in 2 minutes.
call you in
Call me
two.
in 2
I'm gonna
minutes.
call you in
Thanks.
2 minutes. We're gonna okay. Hang up, Alexa. Hang up.
All right.
I like hanging up on Rick and Buffalo. It's like he gets run on. He doesn't get run
Now
on the Jim Rome
connected to
show.
Jeffrey's iPhone.
Okay, here's what's up. For those of you who don't know, I see some new faces out there. This is the Woodscopes. It was birthed out of the love of the Jim Rome show. So most of the people you see in here, the 34 people, we all listen to the show called the Jim Rome Show. I'm sure you've heard of it. Jim Rome is he's a freaking pimp. If you don't listen to the Jim Rome Show, you gotta listen to the Jim Rome Show because all of us are involved in the Jim Rome Show. And so this was birthed there, dude. I don't know how I could take an hour to explain how we started the Woodscopes. This is so weird seeing me over here. And we've had some crazy guests. We've had, help me out, we cruised Pedregon a couple times. We've had the Spin Doctors lead singer, Jim. That's right. We have Jim Rome on. We've had Jeff Passon, Jeff Perlman, the Refreshments guy. What was his name? Refreshments, right? He was cool. We had Yogi Roth. Who else? DA was on. Dude, Pharrell on the bench. We've had them all on. Okay, has anyone been keeping track? Has it been 2 minutes for Rick and Buffalo? Sean Hester's here. What's up, Sean? This is cool, you guys. I missed you guys. Okay, so the other thing is right here, you got the two little faces. Looks like one's in front of the other. Like one's getting a little, you know what I mean? From behind. So when we have open phones tonight, you're gonna see a green little phone pop up on the screen. I am making the K-Wood work tonight, dude. It's right here. Don't do it yet, but he's gonna put it right. He can't find it. It's been a while. Oh, there it is. So later on, we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna have you guys hit that button. Until then, I won't click on you. Alexa, call Rick and Buffalo. I mean, who the hell is Jim Rome? Jim Rome is the host of the Jim Rome Show. This guy right here. He's actually in Wisconsin right now. Jim, come on over.
That's kind of a quinky dink.
No, Jim, come here. Jim, don't be shy.
I love 12 wood.
Alexa. No, Rick, I'm calling you on. Hold on. Rick, let me call you. All right, hold on. Bye-bye. Alexa, call Rick and Buffalo.
Did you mean Rick and Buffalo?
Yes. This is this new theme song.
He's a regular old Rico Suave.
Did you mean Rick and Buffalo?
Yes.
12 wood.
Calling Rick and Buff.
I like Rick and
12 wood.
12 wood.
12 wood.
12 wood.
12 wood.
What's up, by CM 2020? First day on Periscope. Welcome.
Woody.
What's up, dude? Has it been 2 minutes?
About my sincere apology.
Hey, no worries, man. Can you guys hear Rick and Buffalo? Press 1 if you can. Press 2 if you can't.
Yes.
Well, I know
Make
you.
sure they can hear me okay. Because I'm not wasting my time for you.
Well, I know it's. I don't want to waste your time, man. I mean, that's embarrassing when I waste people's time. Remember that time when I had Jim Rome on? I'm bragging too much about that. Okay, so anyhow, dude,
Can
you
hear me okay?
They can hear you, but let me ask you this: are you excited that you're on the very first Woodscopes on YouTube?
Not really.
I'm not either. But dude, seriously, it's gonna go viral. People I think there's 1 million watchers right now. Nope, just one. Okay, we have one watcher on YouTube right now. It's my brother. Okay, but how exciting is that?
Congratulations, man. Hey, it's a start. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, it is a start. So, dude, okay. So
I thought it was a stupid move myself.
Well,
the whole YouTube thing.
I should start running things by you. I mean, we were talking about that before, weren't we, K-Wood?
You probably should.
We were.
Let me ask you this.
What up, dude?
Do we have an audience as big as the ones that Lauren and Naples got. If not, I'm out of here.
Okay, listen, I am not gonna show you my vagina. Nor am I gonna drink 2 bottles of wine in 30 seconds. Okay. If that's what it takes to get let's see, probably 100 times more the people I have right now, then maybe I'll show you my cood. But
all right, cool. I have not. I know she's been on again, but I don't go into those scopes. I feel bad. I want someone to reach out and help her. So
she needs help. I don't think this is the platform to talk about it, but she does need help. Okay. I
just wanted to say real quick. So maybe she's just trolling everybody. That'd be the best troll job of all time.
Yeah, it is.
Right, hey.
What up, dude?
I'm sorry. I had a 2-year-old that would not sleep. I'm not in Buffalo right now. I'm at the family, the Matterly Countryside Family Estate on a beautiful lake in western New York. So that's why I hope you can hear me okay. All my nieces and nephews are here. It's chaos. I thought by 11 o'clock it would have settled down, but it hasn't. So I just pawned off my kid on my brother.
Oh, well, that's okay.
That's what I needed to do.
All right. Someone just said you sound muffled. But that's probably you're okay. I think they could hear you.
I don't know, man. I've been on some of yours, and I don't know if it's your side or the caller's here, my side, but
we got a one.
Sound like you're underwater.
We got a new watcher. Okay, so you know Brian and Bug is, right?
I know him from Twitter, yes.
Okay, so Brian was I think he was like he was in the jungle for a while and then took a hiatus and then came back. Because he was now he's back and he's doing his own I didn't promote him, but he does his own show on Wednesday nights. This last week he had Pup and G-Rap and this female by the name of Elizabeth who just happened to be scrolling through just Periscope and clicked on it. Dude, she was hilarious. So she's watching here tonight. And just a few seconds ago, I was asking about the audio, and she hit 1. Like she's already caught the vibe. Like she already knows what to hit. So hopefully, yeah, she's a clone. We're gonna recruit her. She's gonna be like a Jim Rome dude or female dude, whatever. Dudette. What's the right way? Dude.
All right, cool. Just make sure. Keep an eye on that. If people say the sound quality's terrible, man, we don't want to.
You guys.
We don't want to punish them. I sound kind of bad enough. You know that. You know how that goes, buddy. Anyway, good to talk with you. Congrats on YouTube. It's good. I'm glad you're back.
Oh my gosh, there's actually people on there. There's 3. Oh my gosh, we got 3. It's dude, this is going viral. Rick, let me intro you really quick. Okay, so Rick in Buffalo is a clone. He's called the Jim Rome Show for what, 2 years now?
3.
3 years. 3. Your first call doesn't count. Was that? It's still 2 years or 3 years?
My first call was September of 2016 after Rex Ryan and the Bills got killed by the Jets on a Thursday night. The next day on the show was all Buffalo Bills talk, so that was the first call I made.
So you made the calls. Now you're like Jim Rome cannot survive without Rick in Buffalo. I mean, I'm joking about that, of course, but dude, you've become one of the calls that like when Jim Rome, we go to Buffalo, and everyone's like, hold on a second, is it Rick or Mike? I thought Mike just emailed. Hold on a second, Rick, and everyone's like, oh, dude, it's Rick. So you made yourself somebody, dude. You entered the Smack Off. This is your second time you invited. Last year were you on last year?
I was. This was my second.
Oh, that's right.
Year. My first year.
Yeah.
My first year, I got choppered.
No, yeah, but you made fun of your dad for being a fat ass. That was awesome, dude. Who wouldn't call their dad a fat ass on national radio? Oh, so this is
He's actually here. He's here right now. It's my whole family, and there's like close to 20 of us. My dad's sleeping right now. I should go wake him up.
You should wake him up, bring him over here, and then I want you to apologize to him because.
Sure you have, you fat ass.
He loved it, man. He loved it
I'm
more
sure
than
he did.
anybody.
So okay, so you got okay. So this year was your third smack off. Am I right? You just said that.
No, the first year
You got
I got a golden ticket, but I got choppered, so I did not get on.
oh yeah, chopper. Okay, I'm
So
not
this was
okay.
it.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I was thinking
Yeah.
run for some reason. Okay, so you got choppered. Okay, so again, for the people who've never listened to Jim, choppered means okay. So they every year big old contest called the Smack Off. The best callers call in. They compete. Winner gets $5,000. I mean, it trends on Twitter. To get in, you have to get a golden ticket, or you have to be you have to have like you have to have won or be the guy who's come close to winning. Rick and Buffalo first year.
Shut up. Nobody cares.
No, there's new people
Let
here.
me get to the point. Yes, I qualified, and then I made a bad call, and I lost it.
He lost it. There it is.
There you go.
Does that give you?
And then the next year, I made fun of my dad, and this year, I made fun of my mother-in-law.
And you got second place. Now
Second place. I'm pissed at you because you're out there saying Caleb should have won. That's bullshit.
Well, you know me. I'm team everyone, but I was at I was at Lorelei.
Go ahead.
I was at Lorelei, and it was like a hometown. It felt like a hometown crowd, you know. And it was like it was Benny was cool, Caleb was cool, everyone was cheering, and then I think the emotion had a lot to do with it. So going back, now that was you heard me say that on June 21st, which happened to be the same day of the Smack Off. Now since then, I've listened to everyone's calls 10 times over. And I'm going to say that Caleb in Green Bay should have gotten third, which he did. Rick in Buffalo should have gotten second or first, which he did. So I take that back, dude. I apologize.
No, and I'm just busting your stones, but I do think, because I don't think we've spoken since the Smack Off, that I think they got it right. 1, 2, 3. I thought those three, Brad, myself, and Caleb, were kind of like a notch above, so they could have gone any order. The day of the Smack Off, I made my call, and I was on before Caleb and Brad, and there was a watch party. So I drove out about 20 minutes to the watch party. I heard a couple calls, but then I really kind of keyed in, starting with like Caleb.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was strong. Caleb is a really, he's a great caller.
He came in strong
Brad
this year.
is too.
Did you know that was Caleb's? Did you think that was Caleb singing, or did you know it was the guy?
I did.
I didn't think so.
Was it Caleb or no?
It was not Caleb. It was actually the guy who sang the Jason Avant song. So he got the actual guy. Yeah. So that was. I don't know. What would be more impressive. One, if Caleb sang. Two, if the way it was. I think if Caleb sang, it would have been more impressive.
Oh, I thought he did sing. That's why I had him third. Now I got him like 8.
So it wasn't as impressive.
That's right. I thought it was Caleb. I really did, right up until you just said that. But if he had, and it was perfect. If he had a little smack in that song,
yeah. If
he saved one of his jokes for the song, that might have put him over the top. Probably not, but it might have. Anyway, it was a great call. Brad's was a great call. I thought mine was a pretty damn good call. So
it was good. It was a good smack off.
It was fun.
It was a good smack off. I think the first. I'm gonna be real. I love DA. I think DA went way too long. Dude, you should have seen the vibe at Lorelei.
Obviously, you did. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this about DA. It got to a point because I was watching on TV. I made my call from home, and I knew I wasn't going the first hour. So I started watching, and I'm like, all right, DA is going to wrap up. And it got to a point where he just kept going. I'm like, holy cow, I want to see this dude go like 20 minutes. So I started laughing just at the length of it. And what are you going to do? It happens. I mean, not a huge deal. I know people just blew it up, and what are you gonna do, man? The guy went long. He's a CBS guy, so you got to give him the rope.
Yep.
And
Did
I
you?
thought, as I was watching, I'm like, and then he started. You thought he was going to end, but then he kept going, and I'm just like, man, let this guy go an hour.
Did you?
That would be awesome.
Did you think
It
that?
kind of.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask you. Did you when you were listening to DA? I'm sure you had the same feeling we all had. Okay, dude, you're still going. You're still going. Did you watch Jim Rome's face? Did you get the vibe like he was looking at his guys like, I can't run him, can I? You know, that's
honestly.
Yeah.
I wasn't that locked in to actually. I was more, even though I had the TV on, I was more listening than watching. Because I was still pretty jacked up because I knew my call was going to be made at some point there, so I didn't catch any of the facial stuff or any of the visual cues. Why? What did you see?
Oh my gosh, he kept on looking up. You knew he was looking up at the glass. Like, guys, we can't run him. Do we let him go? How long do we let him go? And it's like, oh, he's about to finish. No, he's still going. Oh, he's gonna finish. No, he's still going. Oh shit. So it was kind of awkward, but if it lasted any longer, he was putting Jim in a very awkward position, in my opinion. Like,
I agree with that. I mean, it obviously you would have hoped. I guess the final time on him was, I don't know, 8 minutes or in that ballpark,
yeah,
which is
right
way
after
too long.
Right after Jim said, if you go
do,
6
man?
minutes, he said, if you go 6 minutes, that's too long. And then DA comes in and goes 8. Like, did you not listen to the instructions? It's like Mills Lane saying, don't punch below the belt, and he's sitting there punching below the belt.
It's a CBS colleague, so
exactly
that goes by the wayside. But what I don't agree with is everyone jumping in. It ruined the smack off. It ruined it. I thought that was all BS. People, they just like to complain about something, about anything. So
I think
I don't know. I just
it killed some.
It made me laugh. I mean, it kind of loosened me up.
That's
DA's
good.
rant probably helped me, man. I wasn't.
Oh, it was a good rant.
I was laughing more than hitting the ceiling.
It was a good rant. I think it killed some momentum of Smack Off 25, but I think they got it back shortly after. I don't want to say this too loud. Dan in Denver had a good call.
He did.
I think who else had some
compared to guys like Mark in Hollywood, he had a damn good call.
Right. And it's I don't remember Mark's call. Is that bad? That's horrible. I'm sorry, Mark.
It got run. It was terrible. He was on bitching afterwards too, that it was some conspiracy. I referenced it in my last call.
Oh.
I said, no, your call got run because your call sucked. Do better.
What about Mark? Mark in Boston's call was good. I think he deserved to be top 10 for sure. That's just my opinion, though.
Are you busting balls here?
Oh, he didn't get in, did he? He called in. He called in the Monday after, and that call was good enough to get in the top 10. I'm sorry. I feel like a douchebag right now. Yeah, I know. Let's shut it off.
Stupid.
Shut it down. Woodscopes is over. I'm an idiot.
It's funny, and we'll wrap up the smack off talk, which I like because we haven't talked. But yeah, Mark in Boston did not get on, and I'm sure you get pissed about it. I get that, but I like the way he handled it. He called the Monday after with a call that was probably a top 5 call.
It was good.
So I thought he handled it well, and that's what happens every year. Someone who you think should get on, who probably should get on, doesn't, just because of the way things happen. You never know who's going to call.
Well, you get warned.
You never know when they're going to call. So
you get the warning. Jim Rome warned you. If you get a golden ticket, you're not guaranteed to get on. You know, especially when DA takes up a half hour.
Nothing is guaranteed.
Nothing's guaranteed.
Not in the smack off, not in anything.
Well, if I guarantee this, if your name is Lef, Brad, Rick, who else? Top 5 guys, you're getting in. It's just.
Wait, I lied. I said the smack off talk was over. Lef's call sucked too.
What?
That was awful.
All right, so Rick, you and I are going to differ on this one. After going back and listening to these things,
man.
Rick, I think Left should have won it. I still think that. I go back, dude.
Get out of here.
The Kevin Harlan thing, where he's, dude, it was good. It was
not. It was not good.
I just like
We'll
his style
differ on
though.
that
I like the antics and the gimmicks, if you will. I'm kind of that guy.
You like the gimmick.
Because I came into the jungle during the time to die. Oh,
Right.
Kaywood failed.
And that was good. I mean, his 2016 call was one of the best ever.
Right.
2017, the reunion, man, you can't argue with that. But I thought the last 2 years, the gimmicks have run dry. Let's say.
It's not as cool as it was. But yeah, the year before that, there was a lot going on. It's kind of confusing. They were funny. If you go back and listen to them in half speed, it's better. But it's there was a lot going on for sure. I'll give you that. But I thought this call this year was pretty good. But Rick,
I thought it sucked.
Rick, you're super famous right now. I mean, you're like trending on Twitter every day. You're like what?
That's right.
There's Trump and there's Rick in Buffalo. You went to California. How long have you been planning a trip to California?
I go out there quite regularly, to be honest.
Really?
Mostly, it's up in San Francisco. I got some relatives there. So I've been out there. I go every year, every other year. But since I've been, getting more involved with the clones and in the jungle, I'm like, next time I'm out there, I'm definitely meeting up with these guys. And we're big Yankee fans. So, and then some of my wife's friends are big Dodgers fans. So we saw the schedule there with the Yankees at Dodger Stadium. So that's kind of, we said, let's plan around that. And that's what we did. And spent 3 days in Huntington Beach and then 3 days in the city. It was awesome. Anyone planning to go down there and want to meet up with folks, get in touch with Rich Flores and Phil.
Hold on, Rick. Rick, we're losing. You're muffling your phone. We can't hear you. But yeah, you said Rick and you hung out with Dick Flowers.
Yeah. How is it now?
It's better. Yeah. Let me just interject there for 2 seconds. Last year about this time when you were on the Woodscopes, you and Flores were going face head to head. I mean, it was epic, man. You guys made my show better. You guys yelling at each other. You call them Dickless Flowers, and then you land in SoCal, and you guys are BFFs. What happened?
I still call them Dickless Flowers.
So
that hasn't changed.
So what was
So I reached out. I got in touch with these guys via DM.
Right.
And they planned during the 3 days I was in HB. I mean, they had everything planned out, right down to having a cooler stocked with beer when I got to the Airbnb.
Right on, dude.
So Wednesday night, and I referenced it. I called Jim like the Friday after, and to be honest, I was kind of still hungover from Wednesday night. It was,
dude, the tweet.
It was vacation mode.
Yeah.
And you get a cooler of beer, and it was on, man.
The tweet where
I didn't stop drinking beer.
The tweet where you said I think you should go back to start at 12 instead of 9. That one cracked me up, dude. Because that was. That's what you're talking about. You were hungover that day, and you had to get up early. Now last Friday or Thursday, Jim was saying that you haven't called in yet. Are you going to call in and talk about it?
I wanted to call in. I can't wait to call to give my recap, just because every time, and I do it. I'm kind of like I'm good at trolling.
Yeah.
If you see me on Twitter,
I've gathered this.
And people get so pissed off, and it just cracks me up. So I wanted to call this past week, but we have our new teacher training. And since I'm such a great teacher, I'm part of the training team.
Okay.
So I was not able to call. I could have had Friday off, and I was going to call today, actually. But Jim was off, so I got to wait till next week. But I will call with a recap. It was an amazing time. Like I said, Rich Flores and Silk, they had everything planned out. They had, we went to a couple bars Wednesday night. Thursday, they took me to like a live showing of one of the local sports shows.
Oh,
I
cool.
think that was in Long Beach. And that was Thursday was like my hangover day, the day where you say, you know what, I'm never drinking again.
Yeah, yeah.
The hangover was that bad. And like we get to this bar to watch, is it Money and Petros? I could be wrong on that. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
But okay. So Flores is like, all right, what kind of beer you want? I said, you're kidding, right? He goes, no. I go, I couldn't even, they were giving out like a Gatorade type free drink, and that's all I was drinking.
Yeah.
Which was kind of good. So we hung out there. It was really cool. You know, everything's right on the water. And then Flores is like, all right, what do you want to do tonight? I'm like, I don't know. I'd like to hook up with like the CEO and Jim Benton, the webmaster. He's like, all right. Flores is like, all right, how about Javier's? I'm like, sure. And we were there like 2 hours later. I think we like cut the line a little bit. I don't know.
Nice.
Flores, he's good, man. He's got some connections.
Oh, yeah. I've heard this. I've heard that multiple times.
So he'll get things done, but at the same time, you got to keep him in check, and that's where I come in. He's like, we went to a couple Dodgers games, or I did. I think you went to one. He's like, all right, I'm picking you up at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the game wasn't till 4. And I'm like, nah, dude, I'll just see you at the game. You know, I figure I'd better spend a few hours with my wife. He's like, all right, noon. Tell your wife noon. I'm like, dude, I will see you at the game. And so he gets it, man. He definitely goes after it.
Yeah,
so,
he's responsible for most of the smack off wins. Probably all of them, actually. I mean, let's be real.
He's won like 9 of them. Honestly, though, I know he produced stuff, Mark in Hollywood, and he won. He was a big part of Left's win. So, I mean, and that's the cool thing down there. They all kind of know each other. They all hang out with each other. And it was really, really a cool scene. So let me get back to my trip here because I know everybody wants to hear it.
Yes.
Thursday night, we go to Javier's, and my stomach was still a little queasy. But I had to eat. I had to eat something. So Rome's always talking about like the lobster, whatever. So I got those. And we all did, actually. And it was good. It was a cool place. I mean, this place was jam-packed, big place, big, beautiful bar. You know, you see all the nice cars. It
right.
was like Los Angeles. I'm not sure which Javier's it was, but it was.
They said
it was a damn nice place.
Someone said it on. It's the one that Jim Rome goes to. I can't remember. I'm not good with I don't remember the names either. But yeah, someone said it. Jim asked. You were probably working, but he asked, which one did you guys go to? And yeah, it's Crystal Cove. So that's the one you went to.
Crystal Cove. Yes, that is the one. And yeah, it was me, Flores, CEO, and Jim Benton. And I'm telling you, man, Benton and CEO could not have been cooler guys.
I've heard this too.
It was like, oh God, they were awesome. Just talking to them, and they've been on the Rome show since basically day one. So just getting into some of the old stories, and CEO was like visiting Jim in the studio before.
Dude, Benton used to work there.
What's that?
Benton used to work there. He used to be.
Yeah, Benton was like the web designer, man, the webmaster.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys were like from the beginning, and it was really cool, and that carried over into Friday, which was when we had the pool party at
Nice.
Cousin Corey's, and then the big party at Kit's.
So
Now, Corey,
Corey,
go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
Corey is Jim Rome's cousin, right?
Yeah,
I ruined the surprise, didn't
they're
I?
connected. No, that's the running joke. But Corey's wife, I don't know. They're like, I don't know. There's like an in-law relationship somewhere in there. Maybe Jim's wife's brother-in-law. I don't know. It's one of those kind of three-step connections there. But
Yeah,
anyway, this dude could not have been cooler. Could not have been nicer. He opened up he's got a beautiful house, a great
All right.
backyard with a pool, and he was awesome. Silk, he had the smoker out, the Masterbuilt,
Yeah,
smoked
I
up
saw it.
macaroni and cheese and chicken and a great meal. Some of the clones I met there, Hester was there. Hester ESQ. This dude, Eric, young guy, young kid, I say. He's probably in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
I hooked up with him on Twitter, but awesome to talk to, talking LA sports, talk a lot about the Chargers. I still call them San Diego because that's where they should be. So he was there, and his wife or girlfriend was with some really nice people. Silk's wife came. She was great. Who else? I don't want to be missing anybody, but it was just a cool, relaxing time. There was some Jimmy Buffett playing, and I'm a pretty big Jimmy Buffett fan, and so is Corey. So we were kind of talking about Jimmy Buffett concerts.
Nice.
It was awesome.
You need to come to Wisconsin. Summertime, he's
I
here.
will, man.
He goes to Alpine 2 times a year. It's like it's an event. It's like a holiday here. It's crazy, man.
I
Jimmy
do
Buffett.
apologize for that because I totally had planned on coming, and I ended
Next
up.
year.
Typically, I don't work a lot in the summer, but they had a couple things that they needed the best guys for,
Yeah.
and that's me. So I worked kind of a lot this summer. It was cool. It was really cool, but I didn't get. I had to go to either Los Angeles or Wisconsin. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
sorry,
I don't
my
blame,
man.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Okay, so Jim Rome had Silk on yesterday, and he was sharing the story about the HB police. Can you share that one really quick?
I can definitely share it. So we're at Kit's.
Yeah.
And small bar. The clones showed up huge. I'm going to say there were 40 to 50 of us there at the peak hour. But pretty early on, we get about an hour in, so it's about 9 o'clock, and the 3 cops come in. And it's just not like they come in and sit at the bar or, start talking with people. You felt their presence. I mean, this was... They definitely came in with a purpose. Now, I don't know if Silk planned this. I don't think he did, but Silk knew everybody in Huntington Beach. So I'm thinking, all right, they're just busting my balls. And Silk's like, nah. And so they walk to kind of the back of the bar, and they just start staring at me. And one of them just kind of, waves me over. I'm looking around. He's like, you. So I go over there, and in the back of my head was like, man, someone's maybe reported a crime, and they said some douche wearing a Buffalo Bills hat is terrorizing the streets. I don't know. So he comes over, or I go over to him. He's like, what's your name? And I just said, Rick in Buffalo.
That's your last name? In Buffalo.
So he smiled and basically said, yeah, we're fans of the show. I should have got a picture with the 3 of them. I didn't want to
that guy
they
get in trouble,
put him on the spot.
I hear you.
But it was really funny. So after they did that, they didn't stay. They just walked out. So it was really...
That's awesome.
It was funny, dude. It was funny.
the reaction I saw most of was the one was because you tagged Woodscopes on it, is the guy who brought in a jersey for you. What was that? What happened there?
Oh, dude. Man, and I wrote his name down inside. I think it's Jamie in Santa Barbara. I'm almost sure it is.
Yeah.
And I did catch up with him on Twitter, and he found out, and actually in the tweet, just from you and I must have been talking baseball one time, he found out I was a Yankees fan and that Don Mattingly was my guy back in the 80s. And he showed up, man.
That's cool.
With the gray 23. It was so cool. And it's funny, the only baseball jersey I owned before this was the 23 and pinstripes. So now I got the home and road, and I wore it to the game on Sunday, and that was really, really cool.
That is cool, man. Those things are expensive. I mean, what Madeline?
Oh yeah,
I mean, Madeline. What? That's probably what $80, $90 jersey, right? I mean, that's not.
At least, I mean, the embroidered. They're embroidered, they're stitched, so it's got to be $110 or more. But really, really cool guy, and that's the thing. All the clones showed up. It was just like a big celebration of the show. I was telling my wife, and my wife, she was cool. I mean, she obviously let me go for 2 days, but I wanted her to come to some of these things, but she didn't want to. She had some friends with us.
That's cool.
A group of us, so it wasn't just her by herself. I would have made her come out, but
no, all of her friends are like,
all
of her friends are like, oh, yeah, that poor Mrs. in Buffalo. Her husband always, he's always ditching. He doesn't care anymore. He's just hanging out he's hanging out with imaginary friends from Twitter. Poor Mrs. in Buffalo, man. That's her last name, in Buffalo. Hey, Rick, we don't have a lot of time left. I'm going to ask, a lot of clones have questions for you. Do you mind if we ask them?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
All right, so Seawood's going to ask him.
Lee Garbano, if I'm saying that right, wants to know how much of a quality dive bar is Kits.
Can you hear that?
How much of a quality dive bar?
How much of a dive bar is Kits?
How quality?
Oh, dude, it's like it's your classic dive bar, but I love dive bars. There are three pool tables.
Right on.
Cheap drinks, everything, dartboards, just a jukebox and
fatty hamburgers that drip down your arm. I know what you're talking about.
And I saw when I left that night, I took an Uber back. They were like, people were like smoking joints out in the parking lot. And then I'm thinking, oh man, it's illegal here. That's right.
Yeah, that's gotta be weird.
So everyone's kind of doing it, but it was really cool. And someone, whether it be a clone or a group of clones, when I got there, the owners were awesome. The bartender, she came up and said, someone paid for all your drinks tonight.
What?
And I wanted to find out who. She said, I can't say, so somebody did. I mean, it was just.
That's awesome, dude.
It was just a cool gesture. And they treated me like that the whole time. I was there.
New
CEO when we were.
Yeah.
When we were at Javier's, CEO and Benton picked up the tab, and
that's super cool, man.
On and on. Silk and Flores and cousin Corey wouldn't let me pay for anything. So.
Oh, and I got a question. Let's not skip the Goo Goo Dolls guy. What the freak was that? Some Goo Goo.
Dude.
What was that? What the?
He came in like early. There were just maybe 10 of us there. He just comes in and he's got this huge bag of Goo Goo Doll stuff, and he just starts taking it out. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, tank tops. I don't know how much. I mean, it was hundreds of dollars worth of Goo Goo Dolls merchandise. He was a merch guy, and he was on his way to LA, and he heard that we were going to be there. He knew the Goo Goo Dolls was my band, and
Right.
it was just
So
it
he
was
just
awesome. All I got, his name was Matt in L.A., a different Matt in L.A.,
Right.
and I did get a picture with him. I tweeted out, but he was there. He dropped off the goods, and he said, thanks for being here, and
That's
thanks for
so
being
cool,
part
man.
of the show. And he was out.
That's super cool. I gotta just so you guys know, if I ever go there, I'll take any band. Really, I'm not a Goo Goo Dolls. I'm joking. Dude. So how many shirts did you get out of that? Like, it looked like there was a whole pool table full of shirts, and
I bet there are 15 between shirts and hoodies. There are like 15. My wife and daughter loved it because a lot of them were women's.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was
though.
like perfect. Yeah, it was. And there were hats in there and keychains, everything.
All right, we got another question.
All right. Speaking of drinks,
Yep.
Beaks. He wants to know about the guy that ordered 20 Jack and Cokes.
Yeah, that Beaks was so cool to hang out with. I hung out with Beaks for quite a while, dude, and I was busting his stone. Yeah, I want to say his name was, it turns out, at first I thought people just chipped in and bought them, but I guess this guy, Brad in Huntington Beach, someone said he was on Twitter. I was looking for him. I couldn't find him. But anyway, he bought like 20 Jack and Cokes at least.
Gain a point.
And he got like this megaphone, and he was pretty hammered. He like shouted out a tribute to Randall.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it probably wasn't the most eloquent of speeches, but it was cool. It was a nice touch.
That's awesome. So someone corrected you and said his
posted,
name is Brad and Dana Point. So if you want to go search again, that's his name.
Ah, thank you. It was Brad and Dana Point. That's right.
So he bought what? How many?
He bought, I don't know, say 20. They brought over like 2 trays of Jack and Cokes. He got the bullhorn out, started shouting a tribute to Randall.
That's
Everyone
awesome.
kind of shouted, yeah. And,
oh man, that's awesome.
And the party proceeded, and it was gone. I mean, the whole day, the pool party to Kits, it was one of those, it was like the blink of an eye. I mean, it went so fast, and just had just a lot of fun talking sports,
right?
Talking about the show, talking about the snack off, just everything. It was cool. And even some guys who I've done battle with on Twitter showed up, and they gave me their Twitter handle, and I just wanted to laugh. This guy, I think he's listening now. I think his name's Alex. Never Happy Alex.
Oh yeah.
Handle.
Yeah, I know who he is.
And we went off on each other a couple times a while back. And this dude, he's probably like in his mid to late 50s. He was there with his daughter, and it was just so cool to laugh about it. And,
totally.
And that's the thing, man. And people are busting my stones. SoCal made you soft, this and that. And don't get me wrong here, Wood. I carry kind of an edge all the time. I always got a fire going in me. It doesn't hit the surface all the time, but I was ready. I was ready to, I don't know. I thought maybe some guys would just kind of show up to maybe mix it up. I didn't think, but it's always in the back of your head. It would have been a smart move. I don't think they could have taken down 50 of us, but it's always in the back of my head, man. Like this.
Yeah.
This is good, man. Tuesday's Day. My eyes are all fucked up, so I can't wear contacts.
Yeah.
So I got to wear glasses, obviously.
Yeah.
And back, there was a time when I was getting into more fights than I should have. And anytime you get in a fight, either you throw your glasses off or they get knocked off.
Yeah.
And one time I lost my glasses and I had to drive home. I'm blind without them. You see my lenses.
Yeah.
So I had to call for a ride, and it was, I don't know, it was really early in the morning, let's say. So to this day, I carry a spare pair of glasses in my car.
Right.
Just in case.
Now,
just in case I got them in there.
this is not as good as your bucket, but it's pretty good.
It's good, man. I go from 0 to like 1,000 in about a second. It's quite a sight to see, to be honest. But 99.9% of the time, man, I'm as laid back as you can get.
Okay.
Not as laid back as Silk, but
let me ask you.
Pretty laid back.
I know Silk. He loved you, dude. It's obvious. The guy misses you already. You could just tell. He started scoping it out. He's like, talking about you over and over again. And you guys became BFFs, man. That's awesome. But the one question I had for you is, if I was in your shoes and I went to SoCal, the timing of everything, the one thing that would really bum me out is the fact that, the late Randall in the OC, you missed him. What was the vibe like? What were people saying? What was it like? People chatting about him? Tell me about that. Cause that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Actually Hester showed up with some of those stickers, the WFI wait for it stickers.
Yes, I got a stack of those. I'm going to give those away, by the way. So yeah.
Yeah, no. So I took mine. I stuck it on my shirt. So there was definitely a lot of Randall talk. I had never met him, but guys who did, they said basically the way he was on the show, that just personified him. And someone said, I wish I could credit who it was, but they said, it might have been Flores. It said at a party like at Kit's where there were 50 people, Randall, it'd be like there would be 4 Randalls there, one working each corner of the room. So he just kind of would get around to everybody. And that's the kind of guy he was. And then, there was a tribute. There was a lot of talk about him, even in the smaller gatherings. CEO and Benton and Flores, when we were in Javier's, talked a little more in depth about him. And they were hit hard by it.
Yeah.
I think we all were hit hard by it.
Absolutely.
But especially the guys that knew him really well. So
I talked to Flores a few times on the phone and just dude, he impacted the people he never met so hard. It's hard to imagine the people that he hung around on a regular basis, like Flores and CEO and Lef and Silk. I can't imagine. I mean, he impacted me quite a bit. When he passed, I cried at work the whole entire day. I could not. I had dude. Thank God, no one came into my office that day because I was fighting tears all the time. I had to shut off Jim Rome and literally go to YouTube and start watching like people getting hit in the face, people having fails where they're falling and dude, just to make me laugh and get my mind off it. I couldn't get my mind off it. I just crying at work. And then, just someone told me later on that he read my email and everything. Dude, it was a rough day. He impacted me, a guy who never met him, that much. I can't imagine for you guys who actually knew Randall, how much that impacted you guys. So, you know what I mean?
I felt the same way with Randall. And it speaks to the power of the show, how it connects people. And that's the thing. No other show, I don't think ever in any, not even sports, but just connects the listeners the way Jim's show does. I can't think of anyone. But anyway, I felt like that when Randall died. I felt like that. I don't remember a guy, Mike in San Diego.
Right.
And he died, I don't know, 5-6 years ago maybe. And then Dave St. Louis died a few years back. just the regular contributors, you feel that loss.
Yeah.
Just from the show's perspective. And again, it just speaks to the power of the show. But Randall, yeah, he wasn't forgotten, that's for sure, during my time there.
Yeah, he's a legend. Dude, I got to wrap you up here in a second, but anything else that you wanted to mention that we didn't get to, or did you have any questions, Chris? Any more? Okay, so did you have any more comments about your trip there and maybe the future?
Yeah, let me just thank the guys because they were so fucking cool. Flores, thank you, my brother. Silk, thank you, my brother. Those were the two that really, I mean, made my time. They planned. They're like better than any travel agent or anything like that. They knew what to do, and they treated me so well. Cousin Corey, amazing. Thank him, and then all the clones, man. CEO Benton, and then everybody at Kits. My man Matt in LA. So good to meet him.
Yeah, he's cool.
I can't list everybody, but it was a great time. And then Flores, man, I don't know. He brought a smoking hot female to the Dodgers
Still got
game.
that photo up there. Was that is that his sister? I mean,
I don't know,
there's
man.
no way Flores is no way he's getting digits
Flores,
like that. Just kidding, dude.
She was introduced as his friend. So
his friend?
I don't know.
So maybe they were friends. Who knows?
His friend was hot.
That's
so
awesome.
Good for you, Flores.
I understand the game was super hot too. Like we're talking.
No, the game was awesome, dude. Nah, that's baseball weather.
That's awesome, dude. I love it, man. You're awesome, dude. Dude, we got to do this again. I know it's people are gonna say, dude, 12-Wood and Rick and Buffalo, they must be boyfriend and girlfriend. We hang out so often. But dude, I love having you on here. You're so easy to talk to. I appreciate you coming on again, and your stories are freaking fabulous, dude. I'm not just saying that.
I enjoy being on. It's awesome. I appreciate what you do and putting yourself out there because man, when you put yourself out there, it's open season, man, for the ridicule, and
I've learned to ignore it.
You learn to embrace it. Nah, don't ignore it, man. Just love it.
It's nothing anymore.
I sure as hell do.
Yeah, I know you do. We didn't even talk about you in 45. No, I'm joking. I'll leave that alone. But all right, dude.
One more thing. What up? I know you got some fat guy coming on after me.
Skinny guy.
Like 200 pounds.
Yes.
Right. A reformed fat guy, which is awesome, dude. I really respect that. But I want when he gains all the weight back, can you promise to have him on? Because I'll have a couple questions.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. All right. Thanks, dude. Have a good night.
All right, dude.
All right. Enjoy
talking to Caleb. Thanks, man.
Yeah, Caleb. All right.
See ya.
Take care, man. Bye-bye. Alexa, hang up. All right, you guys. So that was Rick and Buffalo. I'm sure you all know who he is. Now
connected to Jeffrey's iPhone.
All right. So the next guest I have on, his name is Vance Hinds. I got to tell you guys how I found him. I'm on YouTube. And I like to be inspired by certain stories on YouTube. And so what was suggested to me one day was a video, and I saw a name that I recognized on there, and it was Bert Kreischer. And I'm not, you guys probably know who that is, or DDP. And this video had millions of views, and I got, what the hell is this? So I got on the phone right now, Vance Hinds. Vance, are you there? Oh, hold on. We don't even have a speaker on phone. Hold on. I gotta put you on speaker. All right. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right. We got Vance. You're on the phone, dude. Your video on YouTube that DDP put up. How many views do you have on it right now?
Over 40 million.
40 million.
Yeah, that's on the DDPY yoga page on their own YouTube channel. My video on their YouTube channels had over 40 million views.
That's insane. That's ridiculously. And did you think when you started doing this that any of this would happen?
No way. Hey, I don't know the format of this show. Can I cuss on this show? Or
you can say whatever the fuck you want. But dude,
because I've been known to cuss. You know, when you ask me about, you know, did I expect that? Hell, fucking no, I didn't expect that.
All right, so before we go into any further, let's explain what happened. But first of all, I think I explained this to you a little bit in the DMs. This crowd is basically birthed out of the Jim Rome. Do you know who Jim Rome is?
Yes.
All right, so you're free to like say whatever you want, because we all smack on each other and call each other names. So yeah, you can say whatever you want, but tell us what was your video based off of? Tell us everything you possibly can.
All right, man. I had always been big, and I was 475 pounds in November of 2017, and I'd been over 400 pounds for most of my adult life, and I'd had heart problems, and I didn't expect to live and different kind of things. But I was watching. I followed the Sober October. If any of your listeners know what that is, but it's Bert Kreischer, the four comedians: Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, Ari Shaffir, and Joe Rogan. Those four comedians, they 2 Octobers ago, they did a Sober October because they didn't think that Bert could go without drinking for a whole month. And I just started listening to their podcast at the time, and I really got into it and had a good time. But so Joe Rogan couldn't get high for a month. Bert couldn't get drunk or high for a month. He couldn't even take his Xanax at night to go to sleep. Yeah. And they all had to do 14 hot yoga sessions that month.
All right.
And they all made it and survived, but it was a hoot. But then in November, they all got together and, busting each other's chops and giving each other a hard time, and they were getting drunk and getting high. And by the end of the show, they bet Bert that he couldn't run a half marathon. And, he kept telling them he has the Mickey Mantle gene and he could do anything. And so, And so, I thought I'd listened along, had a great time listening to the whole deal. But a couple of weeks later, 2.5 weeks later, I'm getting up to watch football on Sunday morning. I'm getting up, drinking coffee. I'm sitting in my chair, getting ready for the football games. And I look through my Instagram, and there's Bert Kreischer finishing the St. Pete half marathon. So 2.5 weeks later.
So you heard them talking on the podcast, and then you actually just accidentally see him finishing the half marathon?
Yes.
That's awesome, dude. That's a godsend right there.
And I'm just sitting in that chair, and I'm thinking, if this silly son of a bitch can do that on 2.5 weeks' notice, there's something that I can do. There's something physically that I can do. And so I just to the spot there, I just made a video, and I put it on all my social media pages, and I tagged all those comedians. And I said, Bert Kreischer, you have inspired me. I'm going to change my life. And, so that night, I didn't think much of it. That night, I was sitting in the toilet. I was about to go to bed. My wife was already asleep in bed, and I'm scrolling through my notices and my notifications. And there's Bert on Twitter that he had tagged Tom Segura and said, changing lives.
Nice.
And so I got so excited. When I was down in the toilet, I went out there and woke up my wife and said, the shit is on. The shit is on.
Yeah.
So the next morning, I got up and I went out into the bathroom, and I just decided to go all in. And I got down to my underwear, and I got a talking scale, and I weighed myself on a talking scale in my underwear and put it out there, and I weighed 475 pounds.
And the scale didn't.
November 20th of 2017. And that started my weight loss journey, and I posted everything online, and EDP got a hold of me, and I've been on his program. But the video, they took videos and pictures and posts and everything of my first year journey on that weight loss journey.
Yeah.
And made a video and put it on their webpage, and that's what it's about.
So it looks like, I mean, it looks like at some points, just seeing the video, you're kind of like a Forrest Gump, you know, like you start running, and next thing you know, you got a whole crowd of people behind you. Like, for no particular reason, I just started running. And what was that? I mean, like, was that because of social media or just your friends, or what was that?
It's social media and friends, but mainly the power of social media, brother. It's, I started with two principles. I said, I'm going to commit people. If anybody, my whole life, my friends and family and relatives, I've all said, if, you tell me where to meet me, I'll walk with you. You come up to the gym, I'll lift with you. They're trying to help me, and I always poo-pooed them and wouldn't do it. So that first day, I said, if anybody volunteers, I'm going to say where, when, and what time. I'm going to commit them. And the second thing I said was, I'm going to post everything online, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
And for accountability. And those are the only two principles I started with when I started this journey. And those two principles just snowballed into all this other stuff. I mean, there's one thing after another. It's just been unbelievable.
It's like baby steps. It's like, okay, when you weigh yourself every day, it's not like you're losing 200 pounds a day. You're losing, 2 or 3 pounds a day, right? I mean, okay. So on the Jim Rome show, there's two guys right now who, everyone's making fun of because they're fat. Can you just do the fat alarm really quick? No, don't do the alarm. Okay. So I got my guys in the background. They play the sound, but they have a contest going on. These two guys on the Jim Rome, the fans, the guys that listen to the show, Beeks and Caleb in Green Bay, and they're having a contest. Whoever loses the most money by November 1st, I think, or whoever loses the most weight, I should say, the whatever money they make on the GoFundMe will go towards their charity. Now, what kind of advice would you give to those guys?
Well, I mean, so tell me the rules again. I got to do it in how fast?
By November 1st, I think, or sometime in November.
So you're talking, let's see, September, October, so two and a half months.
Yep.
What I would do if I was them is, always you got to go with DDP yoga. That's the greatest
all right.
Program on the planet. It's unbelievable, and I can tell you more about that. But any weight loss starts with food and your diet. I mean, you can't. DDP says you can't outwork a bad diet, bro. And I've been at this 20 months, and there's no more truthful thing that you can say than that. I mean, people can work their ass off, but at some point, you're not going to be able to outwork what you're putting into your body. And so you've got to start with your food. You got to figure out what's something you can live with and something you can do.
Yeah.
And, and there's a million ways to lose weight, and all of them work for a while. But the problem is you got to be able to find one that you can stay on long term. Because, those guys are just looking short-term plan. And so any of the diets would work in 2 months if they hit them hard and stay on it.
So
if they wanted to keep it off, I mean, their bodies, they'll never be able to go back to eating what they were, because that's the way what their bodies want to look like if they do that.
The riddle me this though, like, so when you first started doing this in November of 2017, the first few weeks, was it the hardest? Like, you're driving by Taco Bell, you're driving by, McDonald's. Is it you changed your diet? Obviously, I mean, you almost have to like relearn to walk, in my opinion, because I eat junky foods, dude. And if you told me tomorrow I have to eat salads or almonds or something, it'd be a life. I don't know if I could do it, man.
Yeah, shit, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
All right.
There ain't nothing to it. But it's weird, man, because that day when I made up my mind, it was like a flip switch in my head. All the other times I'd done the diets and done things, I knew in the back of my mind that at some point I was going to go back to eating the way I'd eaten before. And I always said, all right, I'm going to get down to this weight, and then I can go back and eat that food. But it doesn't work that way. You're going to get it right back.
It's a lifestyle
so,
change.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to keep tweaking it and to find the happy balance to get to where I'm at. And so, it was never really too hard, but that's not to say I didn't have ups and downs. I mean, there are times when I'd eat something and then I'd crave it and I would, I'd cheat and slip, and
Sure.
And then I'd have to fight through the urges again and get back on track. And I mean, there's peaks and valleys. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But this time I never had any doubt that I was going to get to where I wanted to go.
That's super cool, man. It's inspiring. You, dude, I can't even tell you how honored I am to have you tell this story on the Woodscopes. But if you have a few more seconds, can you tell us? It looks like you met both DDP and Kreischer. What are those guys like?
Yeah, man. I'll stay on here as long as you want me on here, man.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, DDP, Bert, both of those guys are saints, man. They're both. Bert's the real deal, man. He's just a good old guy, funny as hell. He's just a sweet guy, partier.
Sure.
He's done just a tremendous amount of things for me by reposting and supporting me. And,
that's so cool.
I've been backstage and I met him at the green room in Dallas. He took me backstage, my wife and another couple, and he had DDP and I on his podcast out in Atlanta when he did the Atlanta show. He had DDP. He had DDP on, and DDP brought me with him. So
that's so cool.
There, and he gave me a hug the first time he saw me. And Bert's just the salt of the earth, man. And then DDP's saint. That guy really, really cares more about helping people than he does anything else.
That's so cool, man. And he's the one that released your video, right? He's the one that re-released it and made it big, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's his video. It's his. I gave him all the access to all my stuff. It's his video. He got me here. See, I started out low carbon, and because that's what I'd always done to lose weight. And then he saw me through Bert reposting my stuff.
Yeah.
And on January 1st, he reached out to me through Twitter, and he said, "If you want some real help, bro, DM me." And I didn't know who he was. I was never a wrestling fan. I didn't know anything about him.
Yeah.
So I sent him a quick little message, and then my Twitter feed kind of blew up and said, people were saying, "Man, if DDP's reaching out to you, you need to,
right?
You need to take whatever. You'd be a fool not to take whatever help." He's a fitness guru. So I went back and wrote him a long message, and he gave me his phone number, and we started exchanging phone calls, and then he makes me send him my food every day. I got on his food plan, and I got on his DDP yoga, and I've been doing it and other exercises. And right now, as I sit here today, I'm 223 pounds down.
Dude, you're almost caught up to me. That's the crib. Dude, seriously.
I weighed 253 this morning.
Oh my gosh. What was I going to ask? I was going to ask about DDP. I was going to ask you personally. So, what's the future look like? Are you going to write books, diet books? Are you going to steps? Are you going to write books or videos or any? Do you have any plans like that? I know you have I think you have a law business, but do you have plans to like inspire other people by media of some sort?
I do. I want to. I want to write a book, and I would love to do the inspirational speaking to help kids and adults, and corporate gigs and that kind of thing. But right now, I've been feeling so good. You feel like you can do anything once you start accomplishing this stuff. But right now, I've thrown my name in the hat to run for a judge here in Ellis County. So I'm campaigning right now. So that's kind of taking my focus when I'm not exercising or working. I'm campaigning. So
that's super cool.
That's kind of where my focus is right now.
Does your lifestyle encourage you to do things like that? Would you have done this before November 2017? Would you have ran back then, or is this? Oh, that's super cool.
Hell, I couldn't have walked to the. I mean, I got short of breath walking to the mailbox back then.
Yeah.
I could barely get from my truck to inside the courthouse. Let me tell you some of the things I've done this year. I've done I wish I had my little list here, but I've done. I don't know how many sprint triathlons I've done this year. I've done an aqua bike. I've done 2 or 3 aqua bikes. One of them was an X50 distance, which means it was a 1.2 mile swim and a 43-mile bike ride. I did an Olympic distance triathlon. I did
That's unbelievable.
56-mile bike ride. I did a 100-mile bike ride last Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
It's in August in the Texas heat. It's called the Hotter Than Hell 100. It took me 10 hours. And I've done a 2.5-mile swim in open water.
Dude, I got chafed hearing you say that, man. I can't even believe it.
Hey, that ain't a funny joke. 'Cause, last night, the last 2 days, I have literally pulled skin off my ass.
Oh.
You know the old adage where you say no skin off my ass.
Yeah. Bullshit.
I pulled skin off my ass the last 2 days from the saddle sores from that damn bike for the 100-mile bike ride.
Oh my God.
I never knew there was truth to that old adage.
Dude, I can't. Dude, that's unbelievable. Okay, hold on. We got some questions from some of the watchers.
All right, Vance, we got a lot of great comments, a lot of congratulations on the chats and the questions here.
Thank you.
Hold on. Okay, you can hear him. Okay, good.
All right, good. I guess I will swim. He wants to know, what is the official weight loss total from when you started to now? How many pounds?
So from
total?
November 2017 to now, where are you at?
228, 223, 223. Let's see, I weighed 153 this morning. 222.
Dude, you lost my whole entire body weight and then some.
475 and 253 today, so 222.
That's unbelievable. Okay.
Awesome. Great job. And then at Pup Mask Up wants to know, what food do you miss the most? What
He's
can't you enjoy?
He's dangling the carrot, dude. All right.
The fruit usually it's fruit. My weakness is fruit, and when I'm really trying to lose weight, I don't even eat fruit or nuts. I just eat protein and veggies.
Wow.
So,
yeah, I suppose.
Fruit is what I crave the most.
Oh, I like fruit too. You have to give up fruit? No, you don't have to. I know. I get it. Okay, any other questions from the watchers? No. Okay, we're good. All right, Vance. Do you have anything else you want to add to this before I let you go?
Yeah, man. Yeah, just thank you for letting me on your show. Can I
Thank you.
give you my social media stuff?
Yeah. Give out your social medias, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, anything. Give it out here. If you guys want to know if this guy's ever going to write a book and you want to read it, follow him on these social medias and you'll find it, I'm sure, in the future. Go ahead, dude.
All right, man. On Facebook, it's Vance Wade Hinds, but I'm maxed out on friends that you can follow me. But I also have a public page called Vance Hinds that you can follow, and sometimes I fire friends, so there may be some room. And then Twitter is LawDog1515.
All right.
LAWDOG 1515, and Instagram is Vance_Hinds, HINDS, and YouTube is Doghouse 15151515.
Nice. All right, man. Dude, thanks for doing this. You are seriously a huge inspiration. I love stories like that. I mean, just imagine how many years you maybe added to your life, and like you said, you're running for a judge, and you wouldn't have done that 2 years ago. That's incredible, dude. It seriously is.
Hey, those two guys, if you want one of them to win, tell them to reach out to me privately, and I'll
I will.
help them win that.
I know one of them is watching right now. I don't know if the other one is, but yeah, I'll do that, man.
Win. Tell him to reach out to me. I'll make him send me his food every day. I'll make him get on the mat and make him send me his food every day, like DDP makes me.
Yeah, he started this competition, and after the first week, he only gained 10 pounds.
He gained 10?
Yeah.
Hey, the first week I started, I gained 3.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
If you listen to that video, that's on the video. I went from 475 to 478.
Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, I tell you, man, that's cool. All right, dude, I'm gonna let you go, but dude, thank you so much. We're gonna do this again in the future. I wanna keep in touch with you.
All right, well, Wood, thank you for letting me on, man.
All right. Thanks, Vance. You have a great night.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yo, it's
Dude.
me. It's me.
Dude,
It's
how cool.
DDP.
I said, can I get 10 minutes from you? Dude, he gave me a half hour. That's super cool. All right, so here's what's up. 12wood's got a piss. In the meantime, I'm going to show you a video I made. If you guys didn't already see it on the Beekson Studio page, it's going to be placed right here. Okay, I'll be right back.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, can I get a large sweet Beekson Studio City?
Large sweet tea, slushy?
Just a sweet tea, please.
Oh, sorry. Anything else?
That'll do it. Could I get a chicken pad thai? You guys don't put it in that Beekson Studio City, do you? Perfect. All right, thanks.
Can I do the number 6? The chalupas, please.
Sorry, what did you
Can I get a Beekson Studio City?
What was that?
Beekson Studio City to drink? Do you have that?
No.
Is that just California? Okay, can I just do the...
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get started for you?
Hi, is it lunchtime? Or can I get lunch, or does it have to be breakfast?
You can get lunch.
I can? Okay, sweet. Can I do, a McChicken, please? Beekson Studio City, and, just a water to drink?
What size is that water?
Just as large as fine.
Okay, so I have a McChicken and a large water. Anything else?
Yeah, do you have the Beekson Studio City? Wait. Yeah, is it 2 for $3 for the McChickens?
Get one of those bacon barbecue runza meals, and then a couple sides of beef sauce.
What sauces did you want?
Is that ranch?
No problem. And then what was the drink?
Diet Pepsi.
Hi, could I have a 3-piece dinner? Could I have a dirty rice and a mac and cheese? Yeah, could I have a large sweet beets? No ice? That'll be it. Thank you. Can I get some beet sauce?
What?
Some house ranch sauce?
Yeah.
Can I get some beets, please? Some napkins?
Oh, yeah. I thought you said beef.
No, I'm sorry. Speech impediment.
Oh, no, it's okay. So I'm going to burn it out. All right, thank
Cool.
you.
She gave me extra beats.
Yeah, let me get a double barbecue bacon Beekson Studio City with a Coke.
Okay.
Large.
What would you like to drink? I'll take the sweet and sour barbecue, the beaks, or the sweet and sour barbecue, and yeah. Can I get a number Beekson Studio City? Can I get a Cheeks and Studio Chinny?
Know what that is.
Most chicks don't. How about Treats and Bellio Gimme? You don't have Angry Whoppers or what?
Yeah, we have Angry Whoppers, but that's not what you were saying.
Man, I never get extra beaks. What the fuck?
All right. So that was the video that a bunch of us collectively made. Pup and G-Rap started this out of nowhere. He decided, I'm gonna go to a drive-thru and order a Beekson Studio City And dude, that inspired me to like ask a bunch of my friends to go ahead and do that. And we did it. We compiled this video. We put it together. Listen to this, guys. This is how much I love this. Okay, so Seawood, get on the mic. Get on the mic, dude. What do you want to do? You want to do a contest with this?
Yeah,
right?
let's do a contest with the Beaks in Studio City.
What kind of contest are you thinking?
Best person to send us their video doing ordering a Beaks in Studio City, put Beaks' name up on something, whatever you can do, however you can get it done. Send us your video clip.
Send it to woodscopes@gmail.com or DM me at Woodscopes or 12wood. Either way.
Either way, get it to us. We're gonna make a big montage of this whole thing. Go large on this.
What's prize again?
What's that?
What's prize again?
We're gonna send you a Woodscopes T-shirt, customized on the back with your handle or whatever you want to say. Yeah,
dude, let's do it. Let's make this. Let's make this really cool. I want to see some. I want you guys to make Pup and G-Rap look bad. Did you guys hear us laughing back there? Dude, I've seen that video 20 times. The part where he says most chicks don't. Dude, I can't control myself. I laugh my ass off every single time. Nice job, Pup, dude. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We could do open phones, or we could do some of the news stories. Let's do some news stories, because here's the thing. My guys back here, they want to see my reaction on some of these news.
We want everybody's reaction.
I haven't even seen these yet. They want to talk about it, and I have to like put my take or have you guys. Let's do this. Oh yeah, let's do this. I want someone to come in here and do the story with me. So hey, can you hit mute on the mic? So if one of you guys could hit the little two faces there, and join me, and we're gonna put the news story. Are we gonna put the news back here? Yeah. Okay. So hold on. Let's get someone to join in first. Josh in Detroit. Nice. All right, Josh in Detroit is coming on. Josh, can you hear me? Wait, we can't hear
Josh,
you.
are you there?
Josh.
I'll take it.
Okay. Okay. So
I got a question for 12 and Josh Detroit. When's the last time you took your clothes off when you ran from the police?
I've never taken my clothes off and ran from the police. I have twice actually.
All right.
Why? What's going on here? What is this?
Never.
This first one comes from Green Bay, Wisconsin. So this video went viral last week. What you're seeing now is a dash camera from the Brown County Sheriff's Office. High-speed chase all the way through Brown County. According to the pursuing deputy, this guy took off his clothes while he was running. This took place on August 16th. The guy's name is Jonathan Tees. He's 39.
Tees?
Tees.
He's teasing us. His first name's not Dick?
No.
All right.
And that's his mugshot. He reached speeds of over 100 miles an hour while getting naked.
He looks like a dick.
The initial stop was for reckless driving. As you can see, it lasted over 45 minutes. And you see here, if any of you are familiar with Green Bay, he's kind of getting into the city here pretty quick. But imagine taking your clothes off while doing this, and this deputy's going to try to pit him here. And boom, nothing.
This is in Green Bay, Wisconsin?
Green Bay.
Oh yeah, look at the cow truck right there. You see the cow truck?
So watch this guy. This guy's going to go down into the ditch. Oh, now look at this. Now he's going the wrong way in traffic.
Oh, I know where they're at. Okay, I see Menards.
Yeah, this was featured on Live PD last week as the crime of the week.
Oh,
so now they're going into oncoming traffic.
Hey, LA, we got it. Green Bay knows how to do the highest speed.
The only thing we're missing here is a white Bronco. So watch this deputy. He comes right up.
Oh!
He's going to end the chase here pretty quick. Watch this. Imagine driving at this guy.
Yeah.
This takes balls. So the deputy here is going to perform what they call it.
Is that American?
They're going to perform what they call a pit maneuver right here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Give me a Beaks in Studio City right there. Bam.
Is he naked?
So Jonathan Tees, yes, he was seeing it out. So Hayes is currently booked in the Brown County Jail, $25,000 bond. He's got to win 5 smack-offs in order to pay for that.
That's awesome.
He faces charges of OWI, refusing sobriety, felony elude. He has previous meth charges. So the funny thing is
Can't imagine that.
he was drunk at the same time. This all started on the drive sober or get pulled over campaign in Green Bay.
Nice.
What a way to kick it off.
Nice. All right, Josh, what's your first take on that?
I mean, first of all, what's up with being naked?
And
I
that's,
mean, you know, first of all, you're running from the cops, which is not a good move, by the way, especially in a moving vehicle that fast. And then you're naked. What the hell's up with the naked part? I don't get that.
well, what I want to know is, did he take his clothes off before the cherries went on, or did he just take them off as he's running? He's like, oh, I'm getting hot while I'm running from the cops. Here goes my shirt. Oh, shit, my underwear. I mean, like, yeah. Meth? Are you serious? You think he was on meth that day? Dude, did it say, like, in the article, like, did they catch him like right across the street, or did he?
Yeah, so the deputy actually chased him towards that Menards and tased him and took him into custody.
Nice.
So you got tasered.
Poor guy. Poor cops, man. Have to see that guy.
I love it. I love that. All right, so if you guys ever come to Wisconsin, this is what you might get. You get Clone Stock. Hey, Clone Stock. We should promote the Clone Stock. We don't have any. Clone Stock, September 26th, I think it is. Packers versus the Eagles. If you guys are not there that Thursday night, you are going to be missing out. Kyle in Green Bay is going to be. He's going to have all sorts of kegs. Heineken last year, we had shit tons of kegs. DJs, freaking fun before the Packer game.
If you go to Clone Stock, be sure to Uber it because the Brown County Sheriff's Department will definitely pull you over, hit you,
nice.
taser you.
I want to be pitted, and I'm gonna go to the thing naked. We'll scope it.
All right.
Cool. Is there another video?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Josh. All right.
What
Before we let Josh go, I want to just plug Josh. Josh, what's your what are you doing new these days?
Oh man, I tell you, we just dropped the episode with Matt in Vancouver tonight.
Really?
Doing we had a nice conversation before your show. Doing the Josh in Detroit podcast, sports and entertainment. Throw some takes in there, and then interview some guests from the Jim Rome show, and then whoever wants to come on it. I love having conversation. You know that. Dude, it was a blast, man. Yeah, we talked. Me and you did episode 3. Thank you. You were on episode 3. We finally are on Apple Podcasts. Finally, I can't believe I'm so excited. We're on Apple. So, when you're listening to Jim Rome show, just slide over and listen to me. Because
nice.
we're me and Jim are next to each other, right? No,
yeah. So if you guys are working out and you wanted something to listen to, Josh in Detroit, he's interviewing all of us.
Fire.
Dude, the 10 questions was my favorite.
Oh, I appreciate that. I like the lightning round. I think that's fun.
Lightning round, yeah.
I'm going to get better with the names because I want people's reactions to some of the names. Like tonight I asked Matt in Vancouver, Michael Jackson, and he just was you got to listen to him for his reaction, man. But
nice. Yeah,
it was fun, man. I'm on episode 5. Matt in LA is on Monday, so look forward to that. I got Matt in LA coming on. I never sat down and talked to Matt in LA, just on Twitter.
Yeah,
so
he's cool.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun talking to him. We got some other guys coming up, and of course, you'll be back on in a few months because we're gonna talk more about the show. Because if nobody knows, the show is actually going right now on YouTube. I bounced back and forth, and YouTube looked great, and it's simulcasting right on YouTube as you speak. The show looks great. It's well produced. Good job with the crew,
Thanks,
the Omni crew, and I appreciate you letting me come on and bullshit with you. And actually, it was fun. Watching that video with the naked guy. Well, not the naked guy.
Yeah, you like those naked guy videos. You told me that. I heard that.
No, but I appreciate letting me plug the pod and everything. Josh Detroit Podcast on Apple.
All right, you guys.
Freaking pod. Love you guys.
Go check him out. Josh Detroit Podcast. All right, love you too, dude.
All right, I'll see you guys soon.
All right, let's do this. Let's get another caller in, and then we'll do this. What? We got another video.
We got another news story.
Okay, let's get another person clicking in here. Anyone who wants to watch a video with me? Is this a theme song? No videos or anything? What is this? Come on, someone. Okay, here we go. Pup and G-Rap, or Pup Mask Up, whatever your new name is.
All right.
Oh, Liz. Okay, hold on. Let's get 2 people in. Let's make it a threesome here.
I'll do threesome with Liz.
Hey-o! All right. So we got Pup and G-Rap and Liz in Falls City. And hold on, Elizabeth, you're next.
Wait.
Wait.
No spiders. No. Okay.
It's a spider one.
It's a spider story.
No spiders.
No. Next. No.
Spider.
Okay, this is gonna be better. Okay, Liz, you're gonna do a spider story with us.
All right, so this is Susan Torres of Kansas City, Missouri. She went to the doctor because she felt like she had water in her ear.
Oh my God.
She couldn't get rid of it, so she went to the doctor, and the nurse had to go get the doctor, and the doctor came in and said, "Hey, you got a spider in your ear."
Yeah.
Not just any spider, but a brown recluse spider.
I'm not looking.
They are poisonous.
It's just a brown recluse, Liz. It's just one of the most poisonous ones. Don't worry about it.
They're known for causing stinging pain, lesions. They require medical attention. They're very abundant in Falls City, just so you know.
Hey, that's probably true, though. That's probably true.
Thank you.
Thankfully, the spider didn't bite Miss Torres, but she's taking, she's being very careful. She's now sleeping with cotton balls in her ears. It's unknown how the spider got in her ear.
I was gonna say I'm gonna put headphones on tonight when I sleep.
All right. So hold on a second. So this woman here. Hold on, Chris. Are you here, Chris Casey?
Is this Chris? Chris, I'm blocking you everywhere.
No, but I want to ask Chris and Casey. Vuja's Flipper. You live in the Casey area. Is brown recluse spiders? Is that normal there? Is it a one if they are, two if they're not? I grew up in Nebraska. I didn't know brown recluse were even in that area. I grew up, and then I lived in Florida, and they were there. And it's like, watch out for these. They have like a little. You can't really see it on the photo, but they have like a little. It looks like a violin on their back. Yes, we have them. Okay. So here's what's up. We got a lady who wakes up and she's got arachnophobia filming in her right ear. Pup, what do you think? What do you think of this? What would you do?
Man, I'd be all set. But first of all, this is a good story for me. I'm glad I clicked in because Liz in Falls City, she's from San Antonio. So the first time I ever went to San Antonio, I get off the airport, get off the plane, smell the air, walk outside, and this bum walks up to me with a bandage on his leg, talking about, "Yeah, I just got bit by a brown recluse.
Ooh.
The doctor said I only have 24 hours to live. Could you spare some change?"
That's so funny.
I said, "Dude, if I had 24 hours to live, I wouldn't be begging for change. I'd be out robbing a bank or something."
Yeah, right. Oh, that's what you would do? You'd go get money? Come on, dude. I don't know.
Sounds like a gimmick.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, a brown recluse is not going to kill anyone. No, well, not.
That sounds like a gimmick.
Yeah, not an adult. You could possibly lose a limb, maybe.
24 hours to live, what you do? Mace wrote a song about it.
I don't know. What would you do, Liz? 24 hours to live.
Would I do what?
Okay, first of all, you have a spider in your ear. What do you do?
Emergency room. Are you kidding me?
Are you spraying Raid in your ear?
Yeah, Raid. Grabbing the Raid.
Emergency room. Get the fucker out.
Okay, Liz. It planted eggs in there. You're gonna have a family in 2 weeks.
I knew this chick one time. She had a zit so big she blamed it on the spider eggs.
Seriously, what is wrong with you?
Wait, we don't have enough time to go over all the things that might be wrong with Pup and G-Rap. So.
All right. I just want to say I appreciate you playing that video and looking out for me. And
Dude, good job on that video.
I appreciate everyone doing that. And it goes way back because when I grew up in school, people wouldn't even take me to the drive-thru because I'd go off. And I worked at a Burger King. I got robbed by a gunpoint one time, and this dude butted me on the back of the head and said no pickles. So drive-thru stories, I got them for days. And I looked at this dude, I'm like, really? Because I was like the morning man.
No pickles.
He had one of them stupid heads. I said no pickles. Right in the back of the neck. I was red.
All right, so
Wells was one of my favorites.
Pup, you gotta get out there and make a new one. And then Liz, you gotta make one too. I want you to be better than all the guys that were on that video. All right.
But I did already win, though. I did already win.
No, it's starting fresh from now. So you got. I mean, it's like your video. It's like your video didn't even exist at this point. It's a fresh game. Everyone is 0-0. It's first quarter.
Okay, I see.
Calm down.
Call me.
Yes.
Who's calling me? We're not doing. Oh, my brother's calling. Hold on a second.
You should take a vote on the ones you got. Who was the best one?
Perfect for next story.
Lumber.
Yeah, let's go to the next story.
Hey, hold on a second. Lumber.
Yeah, let's go to the next story.
Can you click on the faces?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I'm on my computer. I can't.
You suck at life.
Hang up on those.
All right, I'll call you on Alexa. Okay, it's gonna be better.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I
bye
can
now.
hear him.
Alexa,
I can hear him just now.
call Lumber. I just don't like holding the phone.
Which phone number, contact, or device do you want to call?
Cell phone. Is that an option?
Did you mean Jason Van Offeren cell?
No. Alexa.
Which contact?
Alexa, call my brother.
I couldn't find a contact matching Alexa. Call my
Alexa,
brother.
hang up.
To see your contacts, go to the Alexa app.
Alexa, you suck. Hang up.
Kill that bitch.
All right, we're calling him back on the phone. Alexa.
I love that.
Call Lumber. Alexa, call Lumber.
I can reach Lumber's Alexa devices or phone. Where should I call?
Phone.
Call Lumber's mobile.
Yes! Oh, that bitch is doing it right now.
Model. That's harder than getting the
all right, so what Seawood just said is that
Alexa.
No, don't do it. Don't. Because if you do it, she's gonna do it, and then all right. So okay, I got my twin brother on. Seawood says he's got a brother video up here. So are you ready to watch? Can you see it?
Oh,
it's not a video.
First, hold on. I got a story. All right. I don't know how you don't know this, but I used to have a studio in the historical district of Lincoln, Nebraska. My studio was there, and I was working one night, and I saw the spider crawling across the floor, and I threw a cup on top of it, and then proceeded to work. And then when I got done working, I started packing up my shiznits, and went over to that cup, lifted it up, and sure enough, it was one of those spiders with the fiddle on its torso. I was like, shit, that is a brown recluse.
So in Lincoln, Nebraska,
with my OCD, what's that?
In Lincoln, Nebraska, you had a brown recluse.
Yeah, no, I cleaned the studio out the next day. I lifted up backdrops and props and stuff. I found 7 brown recluse in my studio the next day.
Oh
and I went, hey, shit, dude. I went and sprayed the whole studio down. It was this is like a historical district, so it was like, there's holes in the walls where the pipes come through and stuff. So I'm spraying inside that, and told my landlord, and she's like, oh, she lives in the building. I was like, come on, fix this.
No, I'd get that foam spray that turns into foam and hardens up. I'd put that in every crack in the building. I would. That's just me though.
I just left. I left forever.
That'll work.
Forever. I was like, yeah.
Right.
No, dude. I told my landlord, she lives in the building. I was like, this is brown recluse, and everybody's like, or she's like, no, it's not. I was like, and then I went and consulted every other roomie in there. There's a lot of studios in there. It's like, hey, look it up. Will you tell me what kind of spider this is? Everybody's like, brown recluse. She's like, oh, okay. Well, if you want to spray, go ahead and spray. It's like, you spray yourself.
I got my feet up on the ground, dude.
All
right. New story. All right, Stevewood's going to tell a story.
All right, let's keep 5 on for this one.
Oh, one more thing. The YouTube is working great. I just want to put that out there. YouTube is working awesome. We've had, at one point, we had 7 of us chit-chatting over there on the side, trying to get your attention with Runza.
No, see, the comments are way over here. I just look goofy looking way over there for some. Eventually, I'll move the monitor and the comments over here so that I don't double vision. Get it? All right, go ahead.
All right, let's keep Liz and 512 on for the rest of these.
I'll tell you.
Lumber.
Twice tonight, my periscopes have failed and YouTube continued. So there's that.
Hey. All right, yeah. Periscope sucks like that. Hold on a second. We're gonna Elizabeth. I want you next. All right, hold on a second. Matt. Oh, Seawood, go ahead.
Yeah.
So, have you guys ever been to France? Do you guys want to take a trip, vacation?
Never been to France. Never. No.
I've been to Germany.
It's been a while since I've never been there.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a town in France, I can't even begin to pronounce the name, held its 25th annual Twin Fest.
Did you hear that? A 25th.
Yeah.
Beaks, hold on.
25th Twin Festival. 1,500 twins from around the world. Twin, triplets, quadruplets attended the annual event. I think it's a good idea. We should do a remote Woodscopes from France.
We're gonna do Woodscopes.
Yeah.
How many twins are showing up to these things?
1,500 twins.
You know, if Matt, if we showed up there, it'd be 1501. Or
we could definitely make that happen.
There's 1,500 sets.
Can you imagine like being in a town with nothing but twins? And we're not talking about about the Minnesota. Aw, who wants to, who? Aw, twins. Yeah. Matt, should we go there next year?
Oh.
We'll
yeah, we should definitely go.
We'll do a Woodscopes. We'll twin it up.
Yes.
Okay, so if Liz, riddle me this.
Yes.
Okay, so I think my brother and I might be the only twins that I know of in the jungle.
Yep.
If there were any other twins out there, who would they be?
Wait, you mean in the jungle?
Yeah, you got to pair up two guys or two girls or whatever, and say these guys look most like.
Put me on the spot here.
Well, I'm trying to make conversation here. I'm thinking myself.
Can it be a guy and a girl?
What's that?
Can it be Wells and a girl?
Oh, snap!
Wells and a girl.
Fire. They wouldn't be identical then.
Wells and Nikki. Dude, that's yeah, that wins. Okay, good job.
Lauren and Mona.
Oh, hey. Mona's not in social media. She doesn't count. She's not one of us. Mona, you're not one of us. Go take your cigarettes and your smokes and your smokes and your cigarettes. I don't know what else I got. We have any more stories?
Can I guess? Nil and a pile of shit.
Hey-o!
Hey. By the way, Neil is back in. You got to block him again for some reason.
All right. Well, whatever. He didn't affect me anymore. Hey, Matt, I'm gonna let you go. Liz, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get Beaks and that new girl Elizabeth in, and we're gonna talk about the next story.
Yeah, one more story.
All right.
Hey, one more thing. Because I can. Well done, Omni crew. I love you guys.
They're
I can't
killing
wait to
it
see you next month.
All right. Love you now. Bye-bye.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
All right, Liz. Peace out.
Now connected to Jeffrey's iPhone.
Wait, where'd Beaks go? What is this? There's an error. Can you guys still see me? Press ones if I'm still live. Hello, Beaks? Okay, we're good. Where's Elizabeth? Yeah, no, click on the little faces. Hold on, Beaks.
I have a Rick and Buffalo story, brother.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Your little story tonight. That's why I'm calling in Chief.
Well, there's a lot of Beaks conversations tonight. No, hold on. Let's see what.
And I'm taking my dog out. Micah, come get over here.
All right, go ahead and tell us the Rick and Buffalo story.
So between Silk's recap the other day on the show and then Rick tonight, there's a shit ton of little tidbits in terms of just kids that night that they did not cover, and I'm just going to give you one.
All right.
There was a certain clone that ended up in the women's bathroom, probably about, let's see, I'm staying around.
Was there intercourse in there?
There was some type of sexual behavior and maybe some type of, I don't know. It wasn't alcohol that was involved. It was something else.
Shame on you guys.
Ray wasn't there. I ain't giving it up, but I'm just saying it happened, and we all noticed it. So there was a lot of debauchery. So believe me, there was some shit.
So like when you'd walk in the men's bathroom, you would see a pair of feet facing one way and a pair of knees facing the opposite way.
No, bro. It was in the women's bathroom. The women's bathroom.
Whatever. I mean, it's this. The body's still bend the same direction, dude. Right?
Yeah. Well,
that place is there's a lot more going on than
Yeah, the YMC Kids. Come on.
Okay, you can hear me now.
All right, we got Elizabeth, the new lady on the clone. Are you a clone now? Can we call you a clone?
I need a shot of how many hats you have behind that place, because you've got at least 98.
Oh, you're gonna like this one. If you like my Royals hats, this one's 100 years old.
No, I don't like the Chiefs.
Okay, good, because I don't need it. I'm a Packer guy. What about?
Do I have to stand for your
Yeah, you're in the next story, dude. We got to stand. So, Beeks, have you met Elizabeth yet?
Yes, I did see her.
She's the newest lady clone.
Was supposed to be on Bagaha's guest.
Yeah, you bailed on that. What happened there? You bailed out her guy.
I was at the pool and there were shenanigans, and she just luckily it was like fate. She just happened to find it nicely.
I just slid right in there, didn't I?
Hey-o.
Really
Just like the kids' bathroom. All right, so Seawood's got a story for us. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Last night they had the final preseason game at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. So our final story brings us to Green Bay. So the game was a total dud. It was sucked. But some streaker ran on the field. Yeah, made a night to remember. Kansas City Chiefs defensive back Harold Jones-Quirty said he saw the guy, wanted to make a tackle, and went for it. He brought the guy down. Security chased him. He ripped his shirt off before he ran onto the field, exposing his red, white, and blue boxer shorts. The guy's name is unknown. Nobody knows who he is, but he faces fines up to $800.
Did we see him tackle him?
Dude, okay, so I got to share a couple stories. I grew up in Nebraska, and the College World Series is huge. And I remember there was these kids in front of us, and they were all talking about streaking. So when they get a fine like $800, what happens is beforehand, they pass a hat around. They say, if he streaks, will you donate to his fund, to bailing him out? And seriously, the kid got tons of money. My brother was there. He should have been on here for this one. We went to a baseball game in Lincoln where it was Texas, the Longhorns against the Huskers, and they were both like battling to get in the World Series. And some dude with a Johnson that hit the ground. It was like a Johnny Scabs instance, and he ran from like one side of the field to the other. That was the best streaker I ever saw. Now this guy here on this game last night, Kevin Harlan was calling the game, and there was no he's drunk. We gotta get Silk on. I'm sorry. So Elizabeth, what do you think of that? Have you ever been to a game where there's a streaker like this?
I haven't seen any streakers like that. I mean, everybody's always cheer for themselves. They're funny as hell. I mean, but it's kind of like the nostalgia's kind of gone. I think you see them all the time.
The best part was the security guys and the cops see right there that they're giving him a high five. I don't think the security would ever caught him if that guy didn't tackle him.
Nice.
Yeah. See, when you see a really good tackle, I think that's funny.
Oh, so the football player. What's his name?
His name is Harold Jones-Quirty from the Kansas City Chiefs.
He came in from the 10-yard line. I don't know if you guys saw that. I thought he was just nearby.
No,
he's like, oh, I'm getting this guy.
Is stop doing that and just go to kids and streak and go into the women's bathroom and you get a better result.
There's no fines. Oh yeah, then he hangs up. Okay, Silk, you were trying to get in, but dude, your background noise was drowning everything out, so I had to hang up on you.
Okay, here I'll go down and then Silk can get in.
Are you leaving?
Well, if you want to get somebody else in, I get it.
Well, no, you stay here, because you like my Kansas City Royals hats, and we're BFFs because of this.
Your mug's pretty legit.
Dude, check this out. Okay, so this is like the 1983 team. I found the 85 team on eBay, but they wanted like $115 for it. I'm like, no. This one for $9 is pretty good. I know it doesn't.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it still has George Brett on it, but anyhow, yeah. So you were in Brian's scope the other night. We all kind of educated you a bit on the Jim Rome show. Are you going to become one of us soon now, or is this? Can we recruit you?
What I had known about Jim Rome was that one clip where he had talked smack to that. I think he was a baseball player.
It was Jim Everett.
That was the best. I've watched that clip over and over again because Jim Rome was like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna say it again.
You call me
Say
Chris
it.
one more time. You're gonna have to go to
because
commercial
Chris.
break, and I'm gonna have to. Yeah. We've all. Yeah. So that kind of put him on the map. I mean, he was already on the map, but that like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
him.
I am now gonna start listening to him because my peak is interest, so I'm gonna start listening to him.
So tell me about this. What's your Twitter handle so these guys could follow you?
At Coke Liz.
So Coke being Koch, right?
Yeah.
Not like the Coca-Cola. No. All right. So yeah. Follow her. We're gonna make her a lady clone after all. You're gonna call Jim Rome Show and get in the smack up.
No, I'm more of a baby clone. I gotta learn about it a little bit, but I can talk some shit.
It'll take a few weeks. Yeah, you'll get the hang of it. But anyhow, thanks for coming in tonight.
Okay, I'll come down.
You're the best. All right, take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Silk, brah.
What's up,
Brah. What, are you swimming? Brah. Are you on a flotation device as we speak?
I am feet dry, brah.
Are you at Kits?
I am not.
Were you at Kits tonight when there was some orgy going on in the women's bathroom?
No comment.
That's funny, man. No comment. That's funny. So, what are you doing? What are you up to tonight? We have any more stories? No. Okay.
So, I was at cousin Corey's house. You guys might have seen my scopes earlier. Whatever.
I did.
Having a killer Friday party sesh with Dick Flowers and the whole crew. And then on our way home, we always slide through. My wife has some of her coworkers that live around the corner from us, and my wife's in the beer, wine, and spirits industry. So these guys were opening some soups, hot vintages, so we had to roll through. And your boy Silk, right now in his hand, you can't see me, but you can hear me, So I want you to go theater of the mind and go full motion on this right now. I've got a 2016 Trefethen Merlot in my hand right now,
That
and
sounds
I am
delicious.
living my best life right now,
That is full. I mean, that's like double full mosh. That's like quadruple full mosh. Can you say that?
That might be quintuple full mosh,
Quintuple mosh, whatever. Yeah, dude, that's. I don't know. I'm not really a wine guy, but I like wines. It's just I don't know. Maybe I should start drinking more wines because I think wines are good. The thing with me, when I drink wine, I get a nasty, like the buzz is like unbearable for me. Like I need to get up and run around or something, or I start getting jittery, you know? Maybe it's because all the...
You can't drink wine like you drink High Life. You need to have someone to ease you into it, So I would say, like, listen, try a little bit of this and then take a bite of that. Try this, take a bite of that. Try a little of this, take a little smidge of that, and you would be in heaven.
That's ironically what was said in that kid's bathroom that night. Hey-o! Come on, that was fun. Anyhow.
I love your drops,
Well, we do have some pretty good ones, don't we? Can we? Do you by chance? Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Nice, bruh.
Bruh.
Come on.
Come on.
Bruh.
All right. What about this one? The yoga laughter. Do you have that one still? That one's what? Yoga laughter. You got it. All right. When you get a chance, go out to YouTube and just type in yoga laughter. There's this lady out there. Okay. She has this yoga class where she like thinks everything's cured by laugh. I mean, they say like laughter is the best medicine, but she's in front of this big crowd and she's like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say our names and then we're gonna tell everyone what our we're dying of cancer or diabetes or whatever. Or my husband left me for some other woman, and then we're gonna laugh it off. Very good, yay, dude! I was laughing so fucking hard. These people are in the crowd, and like this lady's like, my husband just left me, and she's like, ah! Oh my god, dude! You'll laugh your ass off. Go Google that right now. Because we're actually ending the Woodscopes as we speak, and then when we leave, you could go to YouTube and look that up. But you'll laugh, Silk. You will laugh.
Okay, actually, when you're done with Woodscopes, you need to go on the Silk Scope, because I will scope what's going on here right now.
All right.
So you can see my killer vintages, my full motions,
I'll be there. I'll be there, man. Give me.
I would never compete with your scope, I do. Mutually exclusive, I give you full #1 status,
Nah, nice. Thanks, dude. Thanks. I love you, man. You're the best. All right, so we'll end right here, and then we'll all go to Silk. So you guys follow Silk. Click on his little face. If you don't follow him, click on him, and then he'll be scoping in the next 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Wait a minute. You have no questions for me about the Rick and Buffalo?
Dude, he covered it all. Okay, what was your highlight?
Dude, you step your game up.
Step your game up. Do we have that one? Hey, step. Oh, we don't have it. Okay, so tell me, what was your highlight of Rick and Buffalo being there? And I mean, kids, we're talking. You guys went, dude. You guys sound like you're best friends now. Like, I'm almost jealous.
Well, we're both teachers, so of course we got that in common. But seeing a guy from Buffalo, like fish out of water, when we're at, no pun intended, at Cousin Corey pool party, but he's so stoic, he's got the stare. He's got we went to 4 Super Bowls and lost stare. He's just there. It's always there. It's always under the surface that I want to murder somebody's stare.
Yeah.
Even while I'm floating in the pool, we're cheersing. I got friends over. There's girls there in bikinis and whatever, and he's just got the stare. It's just I'm having a great time, and I dig you guys, but the stare, bro.
Are you sure?
Buffalo stare.
Are you sure it's because he can't see 2 feet in front of his face?
Listen, I never tried his glasses on, bro. I don't know. They could be Coke bottles, bro. You never know.
I mean, he said he can't drive without them. Like if they break, that he always carries 1 pair with him. So if they break, he always has to have a second pair. Otherwise, he has to call for an Uber. So
listen, Wood, no disrespect, but when Rick shows up to party with me in HB, the last thing I'm talking to about is his prescription strength.
Bro. Yeah, right. So what are you? Are you like? I don't even know what numbers. What numbers are bad? What numbers are good? Are the high numbers good? Or are the low numbers good? I don't even know.
Don't know, bro. I didn't want to check, bro. I didn't take him to Lens Crafters, bro. I took him to kids, bro.
Nice. So what else happened? I know he was telling us. Okay, he told us about the cops. He told us about the guy who honored Randall. Why did I space it? Randall and got the Cokes and what was it? Jack and Cokes for everyone, 20 of them.
Jack and Coke.
And then he told us about going to Javier's and how you guys all hooked him up. Flores and CEO bought him meals and stuff like that, and you bought him shit, dude. He said he's a king, man. What else do we miss?
Well, you guys all know it. I mean, if you know the show, then you got to know John DeFullerton, Huntington Beach, greatest tweeter, emailer. He showed up, and by the way, he lives in my city, and we had never actually hooked up personally together. He was killing it, bruh. He was jumping around. He was buying drinks. He was high-fiving. The party star was John, dude.
Was it
He's
really?
A great dude. John in Huntington Beach is a really cool dude, really great guy.
He brought his.
And the Goo Goo Dolls guy bringing all the merch was hot.
That's super cool, man. So tell me about John. Was he like? He brought his wife. Was she hammered too, or was she just in the corner going, "Oh my gosh, that's my husband. He's super hammered. He's embarrassing."
He seemed sober to me, bro. He seemed okay.
Oh, okay.
But
Beeks told me.
He did buy drinks. Yeah, what do I know, bro? Who am I to judge? But
yeah,
he had a great time. He Ubered home. He lives from Kit's place. He probably lives like maybe 3 miles away because now he's an HB guy. But yeah, it was great to hang with him. And there were so many clones that I'd never met.
Yeah.
Bro, it was hot, bro. It was really cool.
Nice. All right, what else do you remember from Rick and Buffalo's visit? I know you guys hung out probably more than anyone else, right?
Well, I saw him walking through the beach parking lot when I picked him up on Wednesday night. I'm like, bro, I'm on the phone. I'm like, I see you walking, bro, because he sticks out like a sore thumb. So
Yeah.
That was cool.
He had those socks on.
Just connecting with him for the first time. He seems so like I said, I've been doing this for years where we'd go to tour stops and meet clones, and they'd be like, hey, so can I be like, hey, what's up? And I'd party with them. You know, in the scheme of the whole show, Rick is kind of new to the game.
Yeah.
So he just seemed shocked that like some guy would pick him up in the parking lot and just scoop him up and drop him at a bar.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, bro.
That is great. I mean,
no.
Seriously, but like, okay, so Nooch went there. Nooch was there not too long ago, and so was Beeks went with them, and it was like, it's like you guys know how to like entertain the incomers, but when Rick went there, it was like, dude, his status like almost doubled. It felt like everyone was involved. It was like when Jim Rome came on the Woodscopes. How I couldn't keep up with like the people following for like the day, you know, for the next 2 days. I know that feeling, man. It's that's really cool, man. It's to be in that spotlight. But do you think you'll ever go to Buffalo and hang out with Rick?
I would love to go to Buffalo, bro. I represent Tonawanda big time, bro. But hey, Wood, you know, if you came out to SoCal, bro, the red carpet would be rolled out for you.
I know, dude. You do that for everyone, though.
Bruh, do not try to shimmy away from the fact that you'd be a party star out here, bruh. Bring your kid. Bruh, you know, your boy Silk brought my teacher. I got your boy. I got you. You bring the wife. Bring everybody. Bring 7 wood. Bring 4.5 wood. Bring however many woods you have, like the 10 wood. Bring your dad, who's 20 wood, whoever he is. Bring all the woods, bro.
All the lumbers, the woods, the C's, the K's, and the hoppies, and the. All right, man, we're bringing them all. We're gonna go to Jim Rome's cousin's house, and we're gonna go swimming at Corey's house.
Dude, you guys saw that backyard of my Scopes, bro. They got a great backyard. It's like half a mile from the beach. You can beach we surf in the morning. We pool in the afternoon. Your boy, dude, Dick Flowers went ham today, bro. He brought over sauerkraut, pickles. He brought over dogs, buns. Your boy Silk made some ginger soy turkey burgers, because it's SoCal, you know, we try to go full speezy.
Yeah.
So, dude, we had a full feast, every Friday, dude, this every day, That's how we do, Don't get it twisted,
Do you guys go from like surfing and then hop on Dick Flowers' boosted board, and then you go over and swim over half a mile away?
I stay off the boost board, The only time you see me on a skateboard, I will be in an empty pool, Don't boost it,
Have you ever been on the boosted board? Are you? Have you tried? You've never tried it?
No, won't do it,
Why?
Don't do it. I won't. Nah, electricity and skateboards don't mix,
Oh, it's so much fun, man. You gotta try it. Now we got Nooch on board.
You keep doing you, Your boy Silk, keep it. You're digital. I'm analog,
Yeah, you'll be on the water. That's cool. I'd rather be on the water too.
Absolutely,
but there's no surfing around here. All right, man. I'll let you go. But you scope.
All right, Wood. Always good to talk to you,
You too, dude.
Bail out. Send me a text when you're done so I can start scoping,
All right, we'll do.
All right, love you, brother.
All right, love you too. Bye. All right, I saw Parody Larry. I don't know why I keep getting error messages when people leave. Parody Larry, we're gonna quickly. Are you guys still have time? 2 minutes. Parody Larry, you got 2 minutes, bruh. Now he's got me saying bruh. It's so contagious. Everyone's like, bruh. Rick and Buffalo's gonna go to class. He's like, okay, bros. Take out your textbooks. Turn to page 47. Bruh.
Angry, screaming.
Now you're not even gonna try, Parody Larry. Like you gave up. Okay, you got 10 seconds, Parody Larry. 5. Dude, Larry, we're gonna end the show right here, dude. Thanks for leaving me hanging. All right, guys, it is. We're done. We're ending this show. Thanks for coming in. You guys were all awesome. Rick and Buffalo, Vance, Hinds, dude. Oh gosh, Larry, how much of a delay is there? It's like 20 minutes. Larry, what do you got, dude?
Hey, what's up, 12-1?
Ah, what's up, dude?
Oh man, you're up. Good scope tonight, brother.
It was fun, wasn't it? Like from start to finish, man. We had entertainment. These guys mixing the shit up back there. We got.
Oh man, I wish I could have gone down to SoCal to hang with those guys.
Well,
but,
there'll be other opportunities because everyone goes there.
I told Silk I wanted to come down and do some karaoke with Jen.
That would be cool, man.
She wants to do a little duet, a duet. Hey, if Rick's still on here somehow, tell him to send me a Google's Dolls t-shirt.
A Google's Dolls t-shirt. That I will.
Rome gave me
Rick,
so much shit because he thought I said Google's Dolls, and you know what? I might have back.
you might have. It's hard not to say Google's Dolls because Google's more. It's better than Heyo.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if anyone wants to hear the last verse of my parody that Rome run me on.
You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Ready? Go.
And the girls at the beach all left at you. Oh, I don't even have the right.
No, you're just singing the wrong song.
How does that song go again?
Iris is in. I won't tell him your name. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Cause I won't tell him your name. Okay. There it is. There you go.
And the girls at the beach all left at you with the stupid black socks and ball dome. I sound like a piano man. Like the Buffalo Bills, you're a loser. They can't wait till you take your ass home. Then we'll hear.
Oh, la-dee-da, la-dee-da.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all, but Google.
Google, just Googles it. All right, man.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend. You guys go check out Silk Bra.
Say hello to all the clones.
All right, Parody Larry. Love you, man.
Take it easy, drink some water, and then go back to that.
All right, have a good night.
Leader.
Bye-bye now.
Hey, catch you.
Oh, I think I just ran him. All right, guys, we're ending right there. Thanks, Silk Bra. Thanks, everyone who came into those news stories. My brother, Liz, Beeks, Elizabeth. Who else do we have on? We had Josh in Detroit. We had Vance Hinds. We had Rick in Buffalo. Man, this is a good episode. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great episode. Go check me out. Subscribe to the Woodscopes because this is the last 12 Wood video. So, okay, love you guys. Bye-bye. Okay, I got a text. Silk Bra. Silk Bra. That was fun, guys. That was
pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go. All right. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, it was constantly in the 30s.
Yeah.
But we spent a lot of time talking about. Hey, we're still live over here. Hey, what's going on? Hey.